consoles and computers, because I only got this computer like a year and a half ago. Yeah, about a year ago.
Nice. So the biggest thing, Pong, would be experience. Also, this goes to both my channel and for those in the chat, but let your friends and family know about the channel. I will be doing a giveaway raffle in probably an hour to an hour and a half, and the prizes are based on how many viewers we are at the time. Was that you? Oh, yeah, you did really good as Sunny. That game is stoppable. I might have to start picking like MVPs of matches, but I also don't know. Trapper Medic. So we've got Trapper as Sledge. So I would like to do an MVP thing, but at the same time, I know that when people are just trying to learn or practice and things like that, it can rub people the wrong way, especially because it's, you know, I'm human, or a cow, I guess, if you pay attention to the forums, and so it's it's hard to kind of tell. I don't know. It just kind of depends. Like, we'll see. I'll try it for this game, and I'll ask people's feedback. Tell me if they say. But usually you can tell, like, who was the MVP for that match. And I'll always pick a hunter, even if the monster wins, because it is nice to know, like, you know, who was doing that. I also feel that, you know, big communication makes a big difference. Yeah, that place isn't friendly, Task. Like, I hate that whole entire area. Like, there's nomads. It's got caves if the monster wants to hide in there. I feel that area is really hard. So what I would probably recommend is wait for the monster to come out a bit more before doming, so your doming's more out in the open as opposed to mostly in the caves. So you don't want to dome him just as he's coming out of the caves. You kind of want him to come out a little bit more and try and dome him that way. Otherwise, your assault and medic should be hurting things up. So we've got ourselves some hide and slim. Hey Tharmac, welcome to the channel. Okay, get us some Goliath with the savage skin. Oh yeah, after this, we're gonna vote for a different map after this. I only wanted to do two times on a map, and then filter out. So after this, we'll definitely be swapping out the map. So they have Griffin. I didn't see if he actually led Prince in that direction. I see a lot of monsters doing this. Sneaking out and going like this instead of just sneaking and going straight this way. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like this at all. Just because they can come down here and see bodies. It's really popular for a stealthy monster for two people, usually the assault and medic, to stop right around here and then look for corpses, because there's a couple of civilian corpses. There's usually a couple of reavers and a couple of canyon striders. And so I feel that doing this weird loop I don't like, and I don't like eating in this little area, because all it takes is one sign of the corpse and a smart hunter team will know exactly where you're going and why. And so now he's feeding on some obsidian grubs inside that tunnel. Yep, and it looks like Assault saw the corpses. So good eyes. Oh, and the trap jaws. even easier to give it away. Not a fan of going after 4 meats. Even with, unless there was a buff, it would be the only time I feel like condoning killing that. At best, it's going to slow down and or kill hunters for you. At worst, it takes a lot of time and they're just going to catch up to you anyway. I feel that there was plenty of food in here that he didn't have to do that. And it looks like he might be trying to go for an ambush. Nice. And it looks like that, ooh, wow. That was really lucky that Nemesis was cloaked like that. Not sure why she was cloaked, but cloaked nonetheless saved her. So, now that Griffin sound spikes are getting enabled, I do like this string of sensors. You know, you covered most of the important areas. The monster's not going to get anywhere near or anywhere sneaky without tripping one of these sensors. So I really like that sensor placement. It's really strong. So right now it looks like that he's just hanging here. I'm wondering if he's trying to wait for them to fly by, because a lot of people won't check this rock over here. They'll go this way and they'll go that way. But the problem with that, though, is like they're not doing anything. So well, he's going to try and sneak back the way he came. Again, I don't like this grouping. The trapper should never leave this little area. Ever. Oh, and he stops. And he stops. Yeah. He probably could have heard those things. So free meats from the hunters. But I feel like that if the trapper was here with the support, again, talking about the areas where trappers go, that monster would have been snagged very, very easily. Okay, so it looks like he's got... So it looks like he just needs a couple more food. At this point, I don't think he cares. Let's see which way he's going to go for the evolve. If I were him, let's see, but with a slim, this area actually wouldn't be terrible to evolve in, just because it really, really hurts the hunters. I like that the trapper is standing back a bit. So let's go ahead and let's go to the trapper's point of view. I wish he'd be looking more over this way, and the support should be looking that way. They know that he's in this general direction. And I feel that oh, nice. Oh, really solid group. So now he's just got to go and hightail it back while everyone regroups. Nice dome. Really good cloak by Nemesis. Really good. I like that support doing that good job. Let's get from the monster's point of view. So it looks like we're going to be seeing a lot of Spore Cloud guns. Spore Cloud gun is really, really, really strong right now, and so I really like seeing that. I want to see. So right now, Ivan is the only one with low health. I would like to see more Spore Clouds instead of the bug trying to shoot and heal, because right now the AoE heals you get are nowhere near as good as the other thing. So all you have to do is throw a bug and that person gets out of combat. I feel that too many people rely on Slim's primary weapon, and I feel that that's probably the weakest part of his kit. See, look at that bug. That's all you need to do is throw a bug and spore grenade. I feel that the primary gun just puts you in danger, and it doesn't really do a good enough job against a monster that's trying to focus people down. So it looks like he's trying to eat a little bit more on the run. Ooh, nice harpoon. So they're doing a little bit more damage, just staying on him. Really, really good job by Griffin. I'd like to see Griffin holding his harpoons for leap denial and climbing denial. So really, really good job otherwise. So let's see if Sunny's boosting the Trapper. Trapper should be going like a bat out of hell. Okay, so let's see where he's going to go to evolve. Okay, so it looks like he might be evolving in this little corner here. So this isn't a terrible spot. If he does get spotted, he can go one way or the other to go ahead and get out of there. So let's see. Let's get the Trapper eye view. Oh, doesn't look like he's going to get domed. And it does look like he's going to go ahead. So he's looking to find out where... Interesting. 1 point in everything and then 3 in rock. That's kind of a very unusual build. And there's a missed rock throw and a missed charge. But it looks like he's just about to duck out. And right now, Trapper should be able to go ahead and try and dome him right around this spot. Again, if you're not going to find somebody right away, always try and withdraw to this little shape right here. See, that was another dome that I feel that the Trapper could have landed. So if you don't see that the monster evolve and you don't find him right away, go back to your roots. As Trapper, again, this little area. One of these days, I'm still looking for a good program to kind of highlight all the areas of maps. I want to highlight high traffic food areas. I would like to see a map that highlights. Ooh, this is a very good dome because he's all completely in a corner. That rock throw shouldn't have hit. But really, this is actually a pretty strong dome for him because he can go up and down, hide behind those things, and go up and down this huge elevation. It's similar to the landing platform in Wraith Trap, so I feel it's really, really good. I feel that the port is way too close to the action, and I feel that the monster probably could have just thrown a 3-point rock throw and killed Slim right there. Everyone's all grouped up. But again, I'd like to see the bug being used more. Oh, and this goes all the way around. Yeah, really, really strong dome for the monster. So it looks like good dodge by Ivan. So the hunters are doing a really good job about avoiding as much as possible. And this is that problem with Slim. Like, Slim can't really handle burst, and so it's all about trying to keep him away with the spore gun. And oh, should get the res up. This fire breath doesn't stop the reses. Okay, so it looks like that this. Oh, he's almost got. Oh, this could be very, very bad. Looks like Slim should be going down really, really shortly here. Oh, and they got this. They got. So I feel that he probably could have stuck around and probably could have put a strike on port key. Oh, oh! I was thinking that port was going to get hit there. Oh, and port's going to probably drop now. I like that he's going back after port. Really good. Oh, now go after the trapper. Oh, knocking him towards Sunny. That's not going to work. Okay, good. Keeping him off the body. So this is actually a pretty decent trade. If he can actually down the medic. Okay, there's enough damage being done that... Oh, ending through a dome. I would get rid of this dome. You have no medic, and you're not going to do this much damage with this group. So if I was him, I would just drop the dome and have everyone, you know, cut their losses as much as possible. Get everyone out of there. I like that there's a shield drone up here, but it's a little too late. I feel that Goliath pretty much has full reign over anybody he wants right now. Still, the hunters are doing a really good job, all things considered, with how little health they have among them. Oh, Nemesis might be going down, and there's Nemesis. Ivan should be going next. Yep. Good game. I feel that that Slim was a little too aggressive and kind of put himself out there a little too much, and so good game. That was really, really close.
Yeah, it was tough to decide whether we should run away or if we could melt the rest of it off. But
yeah, I felt that there was a little too much health between the three classes you had. It probably, like, if you had a Cabot Hyde maybe, or a Torvald Sunny possibly, but I don't know. Hyde's consistent high DPS, but not like bursty. But let me go ahead and back out.
Yeah, good game though, guys. So back out then.
No, not yet. Now I'm going to go ahead and debrief real quick. I don't know who we lost. Hold on a second. Who'd we lose? So we've got Cardboard, Port, Nemesis, Silver. Oh, Ivan. Okay, it was Ivan. I sent an invite for him to come back. Okay, so I felt that it's interesting. So I see a lot of monsters doing this. Like, they'll start sneaking west and then make a long U-turn and go towards the caves like a sneaky monster should. But I don't like that going all the way north. Like, if you're going to go to the caves, just start sneaking off the bat and just go in that direction, especially if they don't have Maggie. I feel that you save a ton more time, and and also when you stop to eat birds. So normally if a monster's being sneaky, we always send people down that pathway. And so any side of a corpse, which is exactly what Cardboard, I think you were on assault, correct?
Yeah, I saw that corpse pretty early.
Exactly, and so that's a very, very risky play, and I see a lot of monsters doing that. So I feel like if you're going to go sneaky, just go straight sneaky. Don't try and do this weird loopy kind of nonsense. And that path, I'm not a huge fan of. I feel if you're going for the caves, just turn to your right as soon as you go through towards the relay, and then cut through or just fall off of the relay station itself, and then head to the caves, as opposed to kind of going up and around. Just because there's reavers that can give you away, and sometimes people will get distracted and see carrion, or not carrion, but dead bodies, let alone carrion birds possibly. But aside from that, you did really good job. There are a couple of times where the trapper I felt was out of position, especially when you're in that western half of the map. The trapper should never be very far from, there's like 3 little pathways that you kind of just sit at, and then you just dome the monster when he comes there. It's very similar to Rendering Plant up in the north area, that the monster can't get past the trapper, especially Griffin, unless Griffin's dead, basically. And so I feel like that you could have gotten 2 extra domes that game that would have really, really hurt if you were staying in that area. So I'd like to see a little bit more centralized on the map. That being said, though, when Sunny boosted you and you harpooned him right before he evolved to stage 2 by that little building area with the Nomad, that was really good. I feel that Slim in general, I feel too many people rely on his primary gun. I don't think his primary gun's very good. I feel that just spore gunning and using a bug and having people just pull out, especially at stage 1 when he's not super bursty, is really, really, really strong. It keeps Slim out of the way. You don't have to worry about line of sight because you can do that from anywhere. And then spore gun really disorients the monster. So I'd like to see that a little bit more. But otherwise, you were doing good pressure with Hyde. You know, you were doing those the stink bombs when you were supposed to. All in all, really good, strong. Sunny was doing a really good job with placement of the drone shield. But once Slim went down, I was like, it was a really hard call. But I feel like if all 3 of you just, you know, bugged out and called it even, I think that probably would have been the best call. But in the thick of things, it was really, really hard. But I think he just had a little too much health to try and burn down. But really close game, though. There were a couple of really good moments.
Cool. I just wanted to mention right off the bat, I saw the trap jaws before I saw the corpse, which is a really big indicator to me that, you know, there was going to be a corpse around there since there was a big pile of...
Yeah, I didn't even notice the trap jaws until I jumped back to the assault when you started pinging, and I was like, oh, I guess there are trap jaws here.
Use your words.
Cool beans. Okay, let's go ahead and let's back out, and then let's go ahead and get the next group going.